Watch the stickers, the thorns there. So this is a tree I wanted to show you.
Oh, wow, that is beautiful.
What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. And what you imagine, you create. I imagine a world that is healed. My name is Jody, and I'm a healer. I've been practicing Reiki for over 10 years, and it has been my lifelong dream to see healing on the planet. Come with me as we explore this beautiful world of ours and travel to exciting and extraordinary places to meet healers such as myself who share the same dream. We will hear their story and find that pivotal moment in their life when they had a shift of energy that called them on their destiny for them to be their true, authentic self. Come have this spiritual adventure. Raise your consciousness, raise your vibration by visiting these places that are vortexes and earth power points on the planet that are chakras that mimic our own. We are all connected. We are all one. We are all love. I believe that when we heal ourselves, we will heal the planet. These are my mermaid tales.
Every day is a journey, and in that journey, we are surrounded constantly with different energies and different vibrations. Today's journey takes me to meet a man who is an expert at sound vibrations. His name is Matthew Kocel. He is known worldwide as a leader in sound healing and deep meditation music. I am so excited. I can't wait to meet him. Hi, Matthew.
Hello. Hi,
How
Trudy.
are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So good to meet you.
Good to meet you too. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Come
Let's
on
check
in.
it out.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm sitting here today with Matthew Kocel, who has a healing modality he shares with people that is sound healing. And to explain a little bit about how that works for people to help facilitate for healing and what kind of areas that it's really good for.
Okay. Well, sound is the essence of everything that's in the physical universe. So this whole mode of using sound and music for healing and meditation is really an ancient practice. It's something that humans have been doing throughout time. No matter what your ancestral lineage, if we travel down the DNA trail through time, if we go back far enough, we'll find our ancestors gathered around the fire, singing and chanting and going into expanded states of consciousness. And the medicine people, it's no coincidence, they would use music and sound to help us heal our bodies, connect with the spirit of nature, and make a connection with the non-physical or spiritual realm. Mm-hmm. And so when we began to build temples on planet Earth, we brought sacred music and chant into the temples to help us make this connection. And the ancestors understood that everything in the physical form and physical universe is essentially vibration. We see this encoded in creation myths from around the world, where the god, goddess, or deity speaks, chants, or sings the world or the universe into existence. Mm-hmm. So we looked at this in the West as metaphor, or maybe fairy tales, or just something to have faith in. But in more recent times, with our advances in science and technology, as the scientists were searching for the smallest particles of matter, they finally developed the technology to see an atom, and they were surprised because it was mostly nothing, mostly emptiness, void. But within that emptiness are vibrating that we as humans need to grasp if we are going to continue to thrive and survive on this beautiful planet.
We need to make that connection to Mother Earth because we're a part of her, she's part of us.
Exactly.
We need to really kick it up right about now to do some healing on ourselves, and because we're connected, she's going to pick that up and things will just start to work themselves out in some way. I always say, when you see you want something and you put it out to the universe, don't worry about how it's going to happen or how it's going to come about. Just know that it will. Nice.
I'm a lucky guy.
Yeah. So you've seen real differences in people, like before and after. You could, like people are going to say, I feel lighter, I feel different, I feel like I went to the universe and back, and everything just left me.
Absolutely. I literally see this every time that I share my music. I'll give you an example. One time I was invited to play for a group of high school boys who were considered at risk. And I was actually kind of worried going in, thinking, what are these young guys going to think of me and my music? You know, I had all these doubts come up. But they really took a liking to it. Although in the middle of my concert, one of the young guys got up and left the room. And my internal dialogue was, well, you win some, you lose some, you know.
Or he didn't like
okay.
it.
Yeah. But he came back afterwards. He came bursting into the room. He said, I had a realization. He says, I'm getting my life together. I'm getting off all the drugs, and I'm
Beautiful.
Got a new path.
That pivotal moment where he had an epiphany.
Yeah.
That was the catalyst.
Yeah.
That brought that for him.
Yeah.
So everybody's going to resonate with different types of healing, and that really worked for him.
Yeah. Some people have a very physical response to the frequencies that come through my voice and music, and they may have shifts in their physical body. And someone next to them in the same room might have a dream experience for ourselves. Any damage we're doing to the lungs of the earth, the forests, and the oceans, we're doing to ourselves. So anyway, I'd like to take you to a place where the trees are magnificent. These elders reach into the ground and they touch the sky.
That sounds great. Let's go. We jumped into the car and headed out. Now this is exciting. Matthew wanted to take me to an enchanted forest to show me where he would go sometimes to sing. As we walk along the great red giants, Matthew told me stories of wisdom he had learned over the years. This forest is so beautiful. There are many different varieties of trees here. I am so looking forward to seeing this old oak tree that Matthew's been talking about. If we can find it. Is it that way?
No, it's actually up here.
Just look at the magic all around you here. This is fairy forest where all these people bring little houses for the fairies to live in. It's just so neat. You just feel the little fairies running around. It's magical. I'm gonna see if anybody's home right here. Hello? Is anybody home?
Just watch the stickers there, thorns there. So this is a tree I wanted to show you.
Oh, wow, that is beautiful. So Matthew, my biggest question I ask all the healers that I interview is, what was it that made you decide to do healing work?
Pain. It's the pain of feeling disconnected and spiritually desolate and isolated. Drove me to find a path.
You're finding yourself in it.
I was finding myself in it. And interestingly, within, 6 months of finding that book, I went into a metaphysical store for the first time. And I walked into this wall of sound. They were blasting on a stereo a recording of the Kyoto monks from Tibet doing this deep overtone chant that I had never heard anything like it before. And I didn't even know what a mantra was at the time. So it was almost frightening hearing this sound that was so loud and so deep and earthy and powerful. And I asked, what is that? And they said, it's Tibetan monks. Well,
sign me up.
Showers of, chills from my crown on down. And so I bought the tape and started listening to it a lot and meditating to it. And the more I listened, it seems really familiar. I was trying to mimic their sound, but I couldn't. I didn't know what a mantra was or anything. But that just percolated with me for a while.
It created a pathway for you.
Yeah, it helped me find my way. So I got into healing arts, went to therapy school. I got my Reiki training to master teacher in 1997. And started holding meditation circles in my home. And I gave up music for a few years. I didn't play anything. As I was holding meditation circles and leading guided meditations, eventually I started to ohm. Little ohm to transmit what I was feeling and perceiving. I feel like I'm here to help bring harmony back to Earth and help people remember and truly experience the interconnectedness of all things. And this music is the medicine. This music is the way of carrying this medicine that I am sharing with the world, either through live performance and interactive workshops, and also through the recordings that I make.
Very nice. That is a beautiful story. The music was always in you, was just waiting for a chance to come out in the way that you needed it to, and to fill that hole for yourself.
Yeah.
To find that oneness for yourself. Do you think I could hear some of it right now?
I suppose.
Thank you so much. This has just been such an incredible experience, and I feel so blessed to meet you. Thank you for your time.
Truly a pleasure and an honor.
May you be blessed. Wow. This has just been the most amazing day. It was so incredible meeting Matthew. His sound healing, the vibration and the tone, I can still feel it vibrating through my body. I feel so light, like just letting go. It's something that everybody has to experience. So get out there, get some healing, go get some sound healing from Matthew, or go to one of his teaching ceremonies, and remember, love is in the earth.